Alright, my Trails fans, welcome back to the next episode of Trails in the Sky. Alrighty, so we are gonna go ahead and we are doing our mushroom hunt right now. So, that's the mission that you get from speaking to the guy in the, what was it? Which, here we go, here's the map. In the Roland Trading Port, so we are going to be going to the Malga Trail to go and find this mysterious mushroom that he wants. We'll try and skip some of these mobs because I don't think I actually get all that much experience from them anymore. Oh, I guess they got me. Well, they can't even really damage me at this point. I suppose I'll beat them up though.
We're good to go.
Easy peasy. Righty, this way. And then we are gonna go to the right. We are heading more to the Malga Mine area. This will be another area where we'll end up going later on anyway. But we kind of want to do our side mission now.
Let's move out.
Before we accidentally make ourselves ineligible for it. Let's see. Don't want to be taken by surprise. Because even though they're not going to do that much damage to us anymore,
We're good to go.
I still don't want them slowly chipping away at our health. Here we go. Let's see. So if we go right, I think there might be a chest down that way. Can't quite remember.
We're good to go.
But also I think that's in the general direction anyway of the mushroom that we want. Can I one hit that? No. Oh well.
Piece of cake.
Yeah, lots of savory pignon, which is great because we are going to need that for a quest later. I think we only need one though. Yep, here we go. This is the chest for the white bracelet. The chest is now full of disappointment. And, oh, white bracelet. Okay, that's something we're already holding, and I think this is the mushroom. Aha! What's with the sudden outburst? I found it! Now to claim our prize. Firefly Fungus. Isn't that... You think so too? The place it's growing seems about right, and it's got that soft green glow. This has to be that Firefly Fungus that What's-His-Face was talking about. You mean Orvid, right? Yeah, that's who I meant. It doesn't look all that tasty, but it sure is pretty for a mushroom. Almost like the glow of Septium, if you ask me. Septium? What's up, Joshua? I may be worrying too much, but I think you better put that mushroom in your bag quickly, Estelle. What the? This guy sent me on a suicide quest. Just like I figured. This mushroom attracts... Estelle, look out! Thankfully, it's still going to be a pretty easy fight. Not like they're really going to put up much of a fight anyway.
Let's move
Look at that, easy. Now that was a surprise, I tell ya. Did you put that thing away? Yep, it's all taken care of. The light emitted by raw septium has the power to attract monsters. This mushroom also seems to have the same effect. That sneaky merchant. He never mentioned a single thing about this. Anyway, let's hurry back to town. Right. Just wait till I get my hands on you, you conniving merchant. I would not like to be on the wrong end of Estelle's stick. Whee! Speed things up. Oh, hello.
We're good to go.
Ready? Oh, surprise attack.
Piece of cake.
Oh, and just a tip as well, I would probably suggest that whenever you kind of get your CP max, I probably could have started doing it when I was getting to about 100 rather than the 200 mark. To go and just go back and kill another one of the shining palms is a great way to just kind of give yourself an organic way of getting the CP and going back and leveling up a little bit. So I'll probably go and do that in a moment once I have turned this quest in. What's that you say? You found the mushroom? Yep, we found it all right. Oh, wonderful. But it might be different than the one we heard about from you. You see, this mushroom attracts monsters. Well, it's like this. So even though you knew the risk, you hired us for the job, Orvid? What? How was I supposed to know something like that? And besides, a bracer's job is to deal with danger, right? Well, a little heads up would have been nice, so we could have at least been prepared. Never mind us, the big question here is your motive. What do you intend to use this mushroom for? Yeah, this thing could be a weapon. Fess up, you had some big nefarious plan in mind, right? A nefarious mushroom plan. What? Isn't it obvious what I'm going to use it for? For cooking, of course. What? Cooking? Are you trying to tell me that people actually eat this thing? This is why it's such a pain to deal with country bumpkins. In the hands of a skilled chef, the more distinct the ingredient, the more profound the taste. And from that perspective, the firefly fungus is the king of them all. This is no doubt the ultimate ingredient. So pretty much what you're saying is that it's for people with bizarre eating habits. Huh, that's the talk of one unacquainted with true delicacy. But then again, commoners such as yourselves would never have an opportunity to try such dishes. And praise be to heaven for that. I'd never want to gnaw on a ratty green mushroom like that. Agreed, it looks pretty nasty. Anyway, I have other business preparations to make. Now if you don't mind, I'd ask that you hand over the mushroom and leave. Yeah, please take it. On behalf of this mushroom, I shall turn a blind eye to your ignorance. And as promised, I will pay you, so be grateful to your client. Nobody's going to buy that mushroom, I hope you know. Come on, Joshua, let's go. Please excuse us, we'll be going now. Yes, please do. Ugh, all that for a stinking mushroom. Well, let's go ahead and report it. Alrighty, and with some movie magic, I have actually gone ahead and done a couple of things. So I have, if I remember how to actually get to my screens, I went and killed another one of those poms. So you might actually see that I'm probably looking a bit low on my septium. Again, well, it's not that low. It's about where it was earlier. But basically, I went and killed another shiny pom, so I could go ahead and get Joshua's next slot unlocked. Just because the next area we're going to be going to, we want to make the most of using Firebolt over there, because we are now going to go and do the medical necessities quest. And that's going to be taking us to a new area with some kind of high-hitting enemies, but most of them I believe should be weak to fire. So I've gone ahead as well and gotten some EP charges as well. Let's quickly just go to the Bright Residence though and heal up. That's a nice free heal and it's kind of on the way. I think it should just be able to interact with the bed and heal. Maybe the one upstairs. Here we go. Ooh. And from my notes, I do believe the monsters here drop, I think it's a tender poultry, some kind of like a food substance, which we get. I can't remember which one it's from. It's probably going to be from some chicken looking thing, if I remember correctly, which we will need for one of the side quests. I believe it's one of the side quests later on. This is probably the first time I'll actually have notes for this game, because all of my other games tend to be a blind playthrough, but this one I did actually play through once before already. Let's see, there's none here. Oh, hello. Is that it? Mars Sparrow. That might be it, where we get the poultry from. So keep an eye on finding those again. I think it was
Good to go.
5 of those. Yep, tender poultry. Yep, so definitely did get it from the bug. So yeah, that's where we get it from. We're gonna need, I think it's 5. Yeah, 5 on my notes. So as long as I actually took those notes down, then that's probably correct.
We're good to go.
But we're just trying to organically collect those. It's just an idea to keep that in mind, to keep those. There's nothing stopping us from coming back and grabbing them again in the future when we do actually have the side quest. So it's not a deal breaker if we don't have those to start with. Why did I not kill that bug? Oh well. So chest there, so does that mean I got my poultry? I did. 2 down, 3 to go. We are going to Mistwald. But are these weak to fire? No, they are not. It's not a big deal for me to just take those hits from those plants. I'm not in any big rush to kind of kill them, because they're not doing any damage. So they're kind of an inconvenience at most.
We're good to go.
Perfect. Probably end up fighting a couple of those on the way back out as well, so... Well, I'm also level 11 as well, so that was another benefit to going ahead and fighting that shiny pan. By the time I'm done here, I'll probably have the opportunity to go and fight another one. Nothing here. I thought a little area like that might have had a chest. Oh, there's another one of these. Really, Estelle? You missed?
We're good to go.
I didn't actually pay attention. Did I get any poultry from that? I don't think I actually did. No, I still have 3. Okay. Okay, so the item I need from here is a bear claw. And can't bring up a map in this area. So I don't actually recall where the bear claw is. It's not in my notes, so we will have the opportunity of figuring that out together. And these are the enemies we need the firebolts for. Hopefully it's not going to be too difficult to kind of figure that out. What about you? Are you weak to fire? No. Just try and hit you. Okay, good. So we can just... Oh, jeez. Okay. So I'm missing a lot on these, but they're not... I'm at a level where they don't really do any damage to me. So it's not a major thing to save on my EP here. It takes a little longer, but it's less EP charges I have to use. Ooh, gummy eyeball. Sounds delicious. Let's just try and whack this one. I don't really want to waste another charge on this. Did that do 0 damage to me? Could even just go in and whack them without using the fire, but if you're playing on a higher difficulty than I am, that might help you out. Which direction do I want to go in here? I really wish I had a map. Okay, they do a little bit of damage. So I will probably go back to using the fireballs.
We're good to go.
Oh, and while you're here, you want to be having items. I have the black bangle and the silver earrings, which protect you against sleep and... what's the other one? Sleep and poison. So you want to be careful with those things here. Wait for that. Stop making casting, how rude. Perfect. I am primed for another encounter with a shiny prom afterward. Shiny pom afterward.
Let's move out.
After we find that bear claw. So here. Let's try the left first. There's another enemy type here. Anything, you're weak to fire as well.
We're good to go.
I don't want to end up going too far into the forest because I think... Ah, here we go. Bear claw. And I think we should just need the one. And a savory pinion. Yep. Yep, so that is fine. So I think we can just go ahead and leave now because we will be coming back here, I think, for another quest that we do later. So we can explore a little bit more. But let's go ahead and go and speak to the people at Govern Gate because they'll actually have some dialogue for us. Oh, and try and get those tender poultries while we're at it as well. go. Come on, give me your drumsticks.
Piece of cake.
I want poultry. Start. Oh, let's fight you. What? Oh, did I just move and I didn't even attack? Oh, got one from that one. One more to go. There we go. Oh, and I level up too. That's my tender poultry. Just need one more of those. Yep, run gate. Let's try and avoid some of the fights we don't need to do.
Let's move out.
Any chests? No, doesn't look like it. Rune, not Garund. We'll be coming back here later on anyway when we go to the next area. Anything over there? Nope. During the 100 Days War, the royal city escaped from falling into enemy hands because of the Annenberg Wall. It seems that even the Imperial army, which overpowered the other 4 major cities, ran into trouble with this wall. Gransil Castle is an elegant structure which sits on the shore of Valeria Lake. The bustle of the city just outside the castle is pretty hectic. I think it's this place. It might be the other gate we go to. I can't remember. There are checkpoints on all regional borders within the Labelle Kingdom. That's because we began checking all travellers entering or leaving the regions after the 100 Days War. It's basically the same as checking your identification when you buy an airliner ticket. I think I know both of these items. So I don't need to really buy anything from her. Oh, I can talk though. The more you use a frying pan, the more beautiful it becomes. I couldn't be happier than when the black luster gets burned into the metal with each dish I prepare. For a cook, it's like making a mark on a pan. The royal city is slowly but surely making preparations for the Queen's birthday celebration. I'm certainly looking forward to it. Maybe I should wash and dry all the sheets while the weather's clear. I want my customers to be able to sleep well if they're going to come all the way here. Yes, sirree. He loves his job. Anything in these other rooms? It seems as though a new organisation popped up in the royal city made entirely of people who love to fish. I'm kind of interested in what type of organisation it is too, since I also love to fish. Anyone up here to speak to? We're just going to be... Here we go. There's been nothing out of the ordinary today. Both the Gransil and Roland sides are pretty quiet. 10 years ago, the outside of this wall was flooded with the Imperial army, but now it's almost impossible to imagine. Well, he probably hasn't been spoken to for a while, so at least we managed to speak to that guy. And all the way back we go. Oh. Nope, nothing over there. Anything up here? Good, it looks like nothing out of the ordinary has happened today. I'm starting to get hungry, so after I report in, maybe I'll get a bite to eat at the mess hall. The owner of the mess hall loves new things and is always changing the menu. The only downside is that not everything she makes is good. Well, at least she tries. Alrighty, I guess we head back then to Roland. So I'll probably skip that journey back because I'll make a detour and grab that shiny palm. Just so you don't have to watch me do all of that part. And then back again. So I did just realise there are actually chests here in Mistworld. I thought I'd just double back here and ensure that I got everything. So we'll go ahead and just quickly look at these chests. So Frontier Balm, just so you can kind of see them. This was from the path earlier where I went up there to get the bear claw, and then down this way there was this chest. Back for more, eh? Some people are never satisfied. And let's see, there's another bear claw here, which was actually one we could have grabbed earlier. But let's go a bit deeper in and just double check there weren't any more chests. Because where there's one, there's probably going to be some more. So let's go where we were earlier. So this is where we came and grabbed the bear claw earlier. There's nothing else over here on this side. If we go on to the middle one. Okay, this is the same as the right one. If we head over here to the right. Just keep going and going and going to the right. Don't really need to fight all of these enemies. There's another bear claw. Oh, here's another chest. A hide jumpsuit. The chest is oh so very empty. Let's see if that jumpsuit is an improvement for anybody. A jumpsuit made of inexpensive beast hide. Oh, it's definitely an improvement. Considering Estelle, I think, has slightly higher defense already, I'm going to give that to Joshua. There's nothing else over here. Joshua can actually start making use of getting 0 damage sometimes from some of the weaker enemies. I'm just gonna double check one last thing over here. Oh, another bear claw. Oh, can't move the camera here, yeah, because I think... Alrighty, I guess that's everything then. So I'll go ahead and I'll cut the video back to when I get to Roland. And here we are back in Roland again. Just ready to turn in the quest. And actually, I think we need to speak to Father Divine, not the Roland Bracer Guild. Let's go ahead. So yeah, I went ahead and defeated the Shining Palms again. So I have unlocked now Joshua's last quartz slot. So they both have them. Here's a quick look at the quartz of how I have them set up. Might need to buy an extra blind and I think a defense one as well, just to get kind of the same setup as I do. That's what I'm going with right now, and let's go ahead and turn this final mini quest in. Well, if it isn't Estelle, you seem to be in a cheerful mood as usual. Here you are. These are for you, Father Divine. This is the bear claw and the savoury pinion you were looking for. Please use them as medicinal ingredients. You requested these at the guild, right? That's right, I did put in a request. I'm just surprised that you went to all the trouble to do this for me. Weren't you hurt trying to gather these? Nope, we are totally fine. I mean, we were fine, well, maybe minus the totally part. I'm worried about your attitude, Estelle. Huh? Why? There's nothing to be worried about. I know I've told you this before. It's certainly a joyous occasion when everything goes well. However, it is at these times when we should gird up our loins for the trials that lie ahead. Okay, I'll be more careful from now on. Since I seem to have a bit of spare time, How about I take this opportunity to give you a special sermon? No, anything but that. I'm so sorry, Father, but we've really got to get going. You've still got work left to do, right, Joshua? Why'd you have to bring me into this? Please excuse us, Father, but we have to get back to the guild. That's too bad. However, since it has to do with your job, I must respect your position. Thank you all for your hard work, Estelle and Joshua. I pray that the goddess will always be with you. Sweet. Let's go get paid. And report. Another 250 mirror and some BP. Alright, and I think that's the perfect place to kind of call this episode for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell notification icon, just so you know when the next episode comes out, and I will see you on the next one when we will actually, finally, go and see Mayor Klaus. Bye bye for now.